Hello buddy and happy Friday the 13th, DK Guillotine here, and to celebrate Friday the 13th, I am going to rank all of NECA's ultimate Jason Voorhees figures. Now, do keep in mind before I get into this, I absolutely love all of the ultimate Jason Voorhees figures. I think they're all awesome and I think they're all worth buying, but if I were to rank them, this is how I would rank them. Now, let's be real here, we all know what my number one is, and it's not going to be a surprise to anybody, but I just thought this would be fun to celebrate Friday the 13th. Here it is. Now, of course, this is just all of the Friday the 13th figures so far because NECA's not done with it per se. They just got to get that license suspension gone, and then they can get back to it, give us a part 7, a part 8, a part 9, even a Jason X. So, with that being said, let's get into it. This is my ranking of all of NECA's ultimate Jason Voorhees figures. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is my Friday the 13th collection, and now, let's get to the ranking. And coming in at the last spot, I'm giving it to the final chapter Ultimate Jason Voorhees. Now, like I said, I love all of the Ultimate Jason Voorhees figures, but if I had to pick one that I just think is by far the last one you really need to get, I would say it's the part 4 because it is very similar to the part 3 look. It really just changes. The color is a lot darker on the part 4 look than the Ultimate part 3, and the of course, there is the axe chop in the mask. I do really love the accessories that come with the final chapter, especially the Pamela Voorhees gravestone, but I just think the part 3 is overall the better one to go with, so that's why I'm putting this one at the last spot. But like I've already said multiple times now, I love all of the figures, but if I had to put one at the very last spot, this is the one I would put. And coming in at the second to last place, I'm giving it to the Ultimate Part 6 for the sole fact that it is just not my favorite look for Jason. It's just a very weird look. It's just not one. It's just a I don't know how to say it. It's just an unusual look, I guess I should say. He's got those yellow carpenter gloves, the utility belt, and it's just such a strange look for him. But I really love Part 6. It's my favorite movie in the franchise. So yeah, I really do like this one, but the look is just so off-putting. That's why I'm putting it this low. But I do definitely think this one is still 100% worth getting because it is definitely a look you're going to want to have in your collection. But there you go. That is my second to last place, the Ultimate Part 6. Coming up next, I am giving it to the Ultimate Part 2. Now, I absolutely love this figure. This is honestly one of my favorite Jasons. I really like this one. However, this is by far the most unrecognizable look for Jason, which is why it is this low on the list. I think this figure is immaculate, but this is just the last Ultimate Jason figure I would recommend to anybody who just wants to buy a Jason figure for their collection. This is the last one you should go for because the look is just it's so unrecognizable because he only looks like this for one movie, and that's of course Part 2. And like every time I've ever shown my collection to anybody and they look at my Friday the 13th stuff, they say, wow, all these are so cool, but who the hell is this guy? And yeah, every single time. So yeah, that is just not a good sign. But that being said, even though I'm putting this low on the list, and it's not even really all that low, he's, third from last, I really do love this one, but I love all of them, obviously, but that is going to be this spot. That is the Ultimate Part 2. Also, these two accessories are absolutely awesome. The Pamela Voorhees severed head is still one of my favorite accessories to ever come with these Jason figures. Next up on the list, I am giving it to the Ultimate Roy Burns for almost the exact same reason, the Ultimate Part 2. This is it's not even Jason. This is Roy Burns, Imposter Jason. So this would be one of the last ones I would recommend to someone who just wants a Jason Voorhees figure for their collection. This one and the Part 2 are just definitely not the ones you should go with in that case. Now, if you're collecting all of them like me, then yeah, you're gonna get him, obviously. He's absolutely awesome, just like all the other ones are, but it is just definitely not the first one you really should prioritize getting. That being said, I really love this figure. I think they did a fantastic job. You got the branch and the belt right here. Super cool. His garden shears are absolutely awesome. I really like the flare that he came with as well. The road pike as well. Just such an awesome one. And the head sculpt on this one in particular, so absolutely awesome with the unmasked Roy Burns head sculpt right here. Just such a great figure, but it is just definitely one of the last Jason Voorhees figures you really need to get, so that is why I'm putting it at this spot. Coming up next, I am giving it to the Ultimate Part 5 Dream Sequence. Once again, this is just not one you really need to get, but I think of all of the ones that you really don't need to get, this is the best one. It's such a great mix of accessories. You get almost any mask you could really want with a Ultimate Jason. The weapons he comes with are really great. The machete he comes with is in particular one of my favorite of all the machetes of all these Jason Voorhees figures. I really like the machete that this one comes with. The axe is also really cool, and the ice pick, which I display him with, and I really love the Jason Voorhees tombstone as well. This is another one of my favorite accessories to come with one of these Jason Voorhees figures, and I just think this one is definitely the best of those ones. A lot of people may disagree with me, but of all the more niche ones, between like the Part 2, the Roy Burns, and this one, I think this one, and the Ultimate Part 4 as well, I just think that this one is probably the best one. So this is that is why I'm putting it at this spot. That is why this one is above those other ones. Now, there definitely may be some bias going on with this list because a lot of people probably did not put this one this high up on their list, but as a huge fan of the 2009 Friday the 13th remake, I love this particular Jason. I love the 2009 Derek Mears Jason. This is just easily one of my all-time favorite Ultimate Jason Voorhees figures. I really do love this one, and I think they just did an absolutely phenomenal job on this figure from head to toe. The jacket is really phenomenal. The jeans are really great. His little holder for his machete is absolutely awesome. I love the hands. I love the accessories this one comes with, although I do think he doesn't come with some really core accessories this guy should have came with, particularly the bear trap. I think would have been a really great accessory to include with this one, but sadly he does not include that. But I do really like the little throwing axe here. But overall, that is my spot for him, the Ultimate 2009. I just really love this one. And my second favorite Ultimate Jason Voorhees figure from NECA is 100% the Ultimate Part 3 Jason Voorhees. This is definitely one of the ones you're probably going to default to if you really just want one Ultimate Jason Voorhees figure. This is the one a lot of people are going to default to, but I just think the last one is just a little bit better than this one. That being said, this one is absolutely awesome. I really love the accessories that came with this one, in particular the axe and the harpoon gun. Really love all the weapons he comes with though, and I really love this version of Jason because because the hockey mask is completely intact. You can see there's no axe wound on it like the Ultimate Part 4, and the mask is pristine, almost spotless, and it's just awesome looking. I've always been a huge fan of this particular Ultimate Jason Voorhees figure, and that is why it is my second favorite on this list. A lot of people probably put this as their number one, but for me, this is my second favorite. And in my opinion, the absolute best Ultimate Jason Voorhees from NECA is the Freddy vs. Jason Ultimate Jason. This is my absolute favorite NECA figure of 2019, and I just love this thing. I could go on and on about how much I love this thing, but I'll keep it short and sweet. I think this is definitely the default Ultimate Jason that everyone should get. If you just want to get a Jason Voorhees figure for your collection or something, or whatever you want it for, this is my top recommendation. This is my favorite look for Jason. I love it so much, and I love this little teddy bear he comes with as well. Such a cool accessory. The flame particle effect he comes with as well for his machete is super cool. The other machete, the bloody machete, is really cool. Just so awesome. All the masks he comes with as well, the bloody mask and the scratched up mask, just so awesome. Everything about this figure is, in my opinion, a 10 out of 10. I just absolutely love this thing, and that is why it is easily, no questions asked, my favorite Ultimate Jason Voorhees figure. But once again, you guys already knew this was going to be number one, but that is it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all of the Ultimate Jason Voorhees figures ranked from NECA. Let me know your guys' list in the comment section down below. I don't have a chair because my cable's in the way. Let me know your guys' list in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And with that being said, this is DK Guillotine, signing out. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody.